Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are doing good and having a good holiday. So, class 4, this is your English lesson and you can see that is written on the board that we are about to read unit number 11 of your language tree, which is named as What Friends Are For. Repeat after me. What friends are for. So this unit number 11, which is as what friends are for, is basically a play. Do you know what a play is? Any one of you? Yes. Yes, you? Yeah, you can stand up. What's a play? Okay. It's an activity. Nice. Okay, say it's okay. You can sit down. Thank you so much. So, what that student has said, it's a play. So, play is an activity. He said that play is an activity. Activity, you can say activity contains amusement, activity contains enjoyment, it contains different dialogues, it contains different characters, and it contains different scenes. So, we have figured out the fact that what friends are for is a play, and play is an activity in which different characters come along and different scenes are performed. Okay? For example, you have seen some kind of plays on your TV, some kind of dramas on your televisions. You can see, you see those dramas and those plays. So this is the kind of that drama, that play. Okay? We will perform this play in the class as I am going to read it and you all can understand it. Okay? So, let's move on towards the second step. The second step is that this play contains characters. This play contains characters. So, there are 5 characters in this play. Let's name them. Repeat after me. Let's name them. Yeah, very good. The first character is Nasir. The first character is Nasir. Very nice. The second character is Sarim. The third character is Nasir's mother. The fourth character is Sarim's mother. And the last character is of Ahmad. So, I hope we have revised the characters. You have called their names after me. Next we will move how many scenes of this play are. There are 5 scenes of this play. How many scenes? 5. Very good. There are 5 scenes of this play. So you all get to know about this is your unit. It's a play. It's an activity. We have done amusements, enjoyment, dialogues. It contains characters. It contains scenes. And we have revised the characters that are mentioned in this play and in your book. And it contains 5 scenes. We have also get to know about it. Now we will process towards reading of the chapter so that you all can easily get what is in this chapter and what is this play. Okay, let's move on.
Yes everyone, as we have just discussed unit number 11 and it is termed as What Friends Are For. Now we will move towards the story. What is written in the story and what the story is about. Yes. So it is titled as you can see here, What Friends Are For. Very nice. It contains, I have told you, it contains how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It contains 5 characters. There are 5 characters and they are mentioned in it. Let's start with the scene 1 as it is mentioned here as scene 1, and the scene 1 starts in the schoolyard at the end of the day. Which is a schoolyard? It is basically your ground, and the end of the day means that the school has ended, and as you play with your friends, the characters are playing in the schoolyard. The first dialogue is of Nasir. Nasir is saying, "What's up, Sarim? You look fed up. What happened?" Fed up means you look tired, you looked annoyed. Did something happen to you? And what Sarim says in return, miserably. I got into trouble because I was late. and I didn't do my homework. What he says, I am looking miserable because I got into trouble because I was late and I didn't do my homework. He didn't complete his task. That's why he is nervous. And we have another character named as Ahmad. Laughingly, he's saying, that's the third time this week. And you also did badly in the math test. You were just lazy. What he's saying, you're just lazy. You do this again and again and again. This is not your first time. You are doing this third time in this week. You didn't complete your homework thrice this week. And this is not because you can't. You're just lazy. And what Sarim says? Sarim angrily says, you don't know anything. Just don't say anything about me. If you don't know anything about my story, then why are you talking in between? And what Nasir says? Cool it, Sarim. Come and pitch marbles. Come here. They are playing with the marbles. As you can see in this picture, they are pitching marbles over the other marbles. So Nasir is saying, cool it, Sarim. Cool it. Come, we will pitch marbles. But what Sarim says? Walking away. Sarim is walking away of the ground. No, I am going home. No, I am going home. I am not gonna play with you. Okay, so Sarim is walking out of the ground so that he can go back to his home. Okay, next we have is Sarim. Sarim walks away. Next we have is Ahmad tauntingly. Ahmad was taunting Sarim from behind. You are boring, Sarim. He's chanting in his back, saying you are very boring, Sarim. Just go home. We don't need you. And what Nasir says? Leave him alone, Ahmad. Stop taunting him. Stop abusing him. This is not a good way. You shouldn't be doing this. And here the scene 1 ends. You can say the scene 2 is labeled as here. So what we have read in scene 1? We have read in scene 1 is that the 3 friends are playing in the ground. One is miserable, the second one is supporting him, and the third one is making fun of him. Now we have scene 2. Here the scene 2 starts, and it is at home. At whose home? Nasir's. At home, Nasir confides in his mother. Nasir confesses, Nasir tells his mother. What does he tell? Nasir is saying now, he is saying to his mother, Sarim's changed. Sarim has changed. He never wants to play and rushes. Rushes means he gets back home early. He run back to home early after school. I don't think so he likes me more. He likes me anymore. I don't think he likes me anymore. What Nasir is saying to his mother, he's saying, I think so Sarim has changed. He never wants to play like he used to do before, and he wants to rush home as soon as possible after the school, and I don't think so he likes me anymore. So that is the assumption of Sarim. Nasir, he is thinking that Sarim doesn't like him anymore. What Nasir's mother say in return? Maybe it's nothing to do with you. She's persuading her children that she is consoling him. No worries, maybe it's nothing to do with you. Maybe he has some other problems. Perhaps, maybe he's got a problem you don't know about. Perhaps he might be in the problem you don't know about. She's saying that he might be having another problem you don't know about. Why are you bothering yourself? Why are you thinking that he is angry and he doesn't want to be your friend, he doesn't want to play with you? There might be another reason. We will figure out it. Just don't stress yourself. Okay, so what Nasir says in return, well, if he has, means he's saying if he has a problem, he won't tell me about it. He is not gonna tell me about his problem. So what Nasir's mother say in other line? I haven't seen Sarim's mother for a while. She's saying, I haven't seen Sarim's mama for a long time. I'll go, okay? I'll go and see her tomorrow. What is she saying? I'll go and see her tomorrow in scene 2, and here the scene 2 ends. In scene 2, the Nasir is telling his mother that I am thinking so Sarim has changed. Sarim doesn't play with me anymore. He rushes back to home. I think he doesn't want to be my friend. And but she says, no, he might be having some issue which he's not telling you yet. We have to figure it out. And what Nasir says in return, he says if he has an issue, he should be telling me this. he should be telling me this, but he is not. So what Nasir and Nasir's mother are planning, they are planning to go to meet Sarim's mother. Okay, so here the scene 3 starts. The scene 3 starts next day. So the day ends here and the next day starts here. Nasir's mother meets him after school. Nasir's mother is meeting Nasir after school. What Nasir's mother say in scene 3? Hi Nasir, we are going to Sarim's house. We are going to Sarim's house. As they have planned the last day that we will go and see Sarim's mother tomorrow, now they are going to Sarim's house. So let's move on to the next page. What the next page says? Hanji, just look at this dialogue number 1. Nasir is surprised. Nasir is surprised to listen to her mother. Why are we going to Sarim's house? And what Nasir's mother says, I saw Sarim's mother this morning. She is very sick and Sarim is looking after her. She said, I saw Sarim's mother was very sick and that little Sarim is looking after her. Little Sarim is taking care of her. She is sick, she is ill, and Sarim is taking care of her. And now we are having the reason why Sarim rushes to home early. That's why he rushes home and has no time to do his homework. What is she saying? She's saying that's why he has to rush home early and he got no time to do his homework. Okay, that's the reason behind that. So here the scene 3 ends, and scene 3 is a conversation between Nasir and Nasir's mother when they are when they seem worried about Sarim and Sarim's mother. They get to know that Sarim's mother is sick and Sarim is taking care of her, and that's why he is not getting any time to do his homework and to play. So here the scene 4 starts, and scene 4 starts with Nasir and his mother arrive at Sarim's house. Nasir and his mother, they reach at Sarim's house, and what Sarim's mother say? Weakly, very weakly, in a very low voice. She is sick, no? Yeah, she is sick. That's why, hello, we are so pleased to see you. In a very slow, in a very sick voice, he's saying, we're so happy to see you at our house. And what Nasir's mother say? I have brought some chicken stew. Some chicken stew. What is a stew? A stew is basically called as a broth, kind of a food that is cooked in a liquid and in a slow flame. Okay, in a low flame, when you cook a liquid, something, some rice, some chicken, some kind of vegetable, and on a low flame and in some liquid, this is called stew. We call it as shorba in Urdu. Okay, what she has brought for Sarim's mother, she has brought some chicken stew for her because she's sick, no? The boys can go off and play. What she is saying, the boys can now go outside and can play while I cook some rice and talk with you. What is she saying? Now we will cook when they are playing. I will cook some rice for you and we will talk. We both will talk. Sarim's mother, more weakly, in a more weak voice, she says, thank you. It will be nice for Sarim to play. He usually has to cook and look after me. What is she saying? Sarim hasn't been playing for so long. Now, thank you so much for your arrival here. It will be very nice for Sarim to play and to do his homework and other chores which he wants to do but is unable to do just because he has to cook for me and to take care of me because Sarim's mother is ill. That's why she's saying that. Now we have the directions, the stage directions, the scene directions. The boys dash out with a football. Dash out means the boys rushes out of the house with a football. That means they both are gonna play football. Okay. So yes, they are playing football and Nasir's mother is cooking and Sarim's mother is talking to her. So what Nasir says, next we can say what Nasir says, why didn't you tell me your mother was ill? Why didn't you tell me, my friend, that your mother is sick? That was the reason behind your misery, behind your trouble. What Sarim says, I thought you wouldn't want to be my friend anymore because I haven't got time to play. what is Sarim is saying? Sarim is showing his concern. He is thinking that if he would tell him about her mother's sickness and he would tell him that he has no time to play, the Nasir wouldn't want to be his friend anymore because he doesn't have any time to play because his mother is sick. So next move on. We have the dialogue of Nasir. Nasir very kindly. Of course, my friend, I'll be your friend. He is very kind. He says he's supporting. Do you all remember? He was even supporting him in the backyard of the school when Ahmed was taunting Sarim. But Nasir asked Ahmed to be quiet, and he supported Sarim. He says, okay, you can rush home. And now, what is she saying? What is he saying? Of course, I'll be your friend. Definitely, my friend. Why wouldn't I say that I won't be your friend? I will be your friend. So the scene 4 ends here. In scene 4, we have got to know that in scene 4 that Sarim's mother and Nasir's mother are talking while they're cooking, and Nasir and Sarim are sharing their views, and they are playing what? Football. Now we get to know that what the chapter says, what friends are for. It means दोस्त किस लिए होते हैं? Means what friends are for. And now you can see what friends are for. Nasir is consoling Sarim. Nasir's mother is helping Sarim's mother. She is cooking for her. She is cooking for them. And Nasir is consoling Sarim that I will be your friend. You need to discuss it with me. You need to share it with me. You need to tell me. Don't worry. It's okay. Now the scene 5 starts here later. They all sat down to eat. These are stage directions. They all sit down. You can see in this picture, they all sit down and they are having their food. Sarim. What Sarim says? Fantastic. Awesome. Wow. Stew. Fantastic stew. It's an awesome stew. That stew is very nice, very delicious. And what Sarim's mother says? Yes. And tonight you will have time to do your homework, Sarim. And what he says, tonight you will do your homework because you will be getting the time. You don't need to cook today because the food has already been cooked. So you will have time to do your homework. Yes. Moving on, now we have the dialogue is of Nasir's mother and tomorrow. And what Nasir's mother is saying, and tomorrow, the coming day, Miss Laila, next door. Who is Miss Laila? Miss Laila is a lady who lives in their neighborhood, will bring you dinner. What is she saying? I cooked food for you today, and Miss Laila, who is living next door, will bring you dinner. Means they are taking care of them. She is sick, so they are taking care of them by bringing her food and cooking food for her. Okay, moving on. Sarim still worried. But mom's going to be ill for a long time. What is he saying? I am afraid that what will I do when mama is going to be sick for a long time? Means who will cook then for a long time? He might be thinking that you people living in the neighborhood, my friends, you won't be coming every day for cooking for us and for our house chores. But what Nasir's mother said in return, she's smiling and said, then we'll go on helping for a long time. What she says, if your mother is going to be ill for a long time, then we'll go on helping for a long time. Okay. Next we have the dialogue of Nasir. And I'll come here after school. What Nasir is saying? Nasir is saying, I'll come here after school every day so you can play. So you can play without leaving your mother on her own. Means that you can play easily and in front of your mama's eye. You can look after your mother and you can play simultaneously. Now we have Sarim. Now we just look at what Sarim is saying. Sarim is happy now. Sarim is very happy. Sarim happily says, thank you for helping us. He's saying, thank you so much for helping us. And what Nasir says, that's what friends are for. So this sums up your chapter, your unit, your lesson. That's what friends are for. So yeah, I have told you that they are helping each other because friends are here to help each other. They are meant to help each other. They should help each other at every cost. Friends share with each other as you all share your problems, your issues with each other. As any one of you might be needing something, in a need of a razor, a pencil, an eraser, a pencil, a pen. So you can take help from each other. So this is what the friends are for. Let's do a quick wrap up of this unit, what friends are for. So this is a play, as I've already told you that this is a play, and it has 5 characters and it has 5 scenes. The characters are named as Nasir, Ahmad, Sarim, Nasir's mother, Sarim's mother, and it contains 5 scenes. It contains 5 scenes. Scene 1 is in schoolyard. Scene 2 is at Nasir's home. Scene 3 is at they are going to Sarim's house, and scene 4 is that they are cooking for each other, and scene 5 is that they are helping each other, they are saying thank you to each other. So what we have learnt in this, that the 3 friends, there are 3 friends, Nasir, Sarim and Ahmad, they were playing in the ground, and they both of them, the other 2 friends except Nasir have seen, except Sarim have seen that Sarim is in trouble, so they engaged in helping him. So they are asking him what happened to you, and Sarim was not even telling. Sarim rushes back home early. Then Nasir told his mother that this is the issue with Sarim. They both went to Sarim's house, and they get to know that his mother is ill, and he cooks for him, he takes care of him, and he cooks for her, and he takes care of her. And now they both are helping them. They are cooking chicken stew, cooking some rice for them, and she is assuring, Nasir's mother is assuring that tomorrow Miss Leila, who is living next door, will come and bring dinner for you. And what Nasir is saying to Sarim that I will definitely come to play daily at your house, so that you don't need to leave your mother on your own. And in this way, Sarim and Sarim's mother gets happy and relieved, and they are saying thank you to their friends. And in the end, we get to know the moral of the story, that is what friends are for. So this is your lesson for today, class 4. This is the reading, and today we'll be doing the words meaning, and we will make sentences out of this. I hope this chapter is clear to all of you, and if you have any queries, then do let me know. I'll answer it, and I hope you'll get the lesson. Good luck for today, and it's a task for you to read it so that you can do good in your words meaning and make sentences very well. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.